I want to say that I'm not going to ask any bullshit questions to you, like why the name Choto
Please don't,
Azad.
because bullshit বললে আমার answerও থাকবে না. You know how much I'm
Right.
allergic to bullshit.
Never have I ever done illegal stuff.
I have.
Oh, what illegal stuff did you do?
Oh, that's not a part of the game.
Welcome to A Conversation. A Conversation is a podcast hosted by me Nafisa Hussain. I usually sit down with a lot of guests and have a conversation with them, a real life conversation, so that my listeners can feel like they're having a conversation too, because you can relate, right? So in today's episode, we have a very special guest. He's a content creator. He has more than 560 subscribers in YouTube with over 53 million views. And he's a real homie. He's none other than Asif bin Azad. Hey Bhaiya, how are you?
Same old, just a new day, buddy.
So you're bored, I guess, being
I'm really
quarantined?
bored. I'm just trying to, get used to the new normal. But then again, the best part of this whole situation is, either you can be upset about what's happening, where are we gonna go, or
Right.
just acknowledge that this is the present, and you gotta
right.
just go on with that.
Yeah, we have to adapt in this world. Whatever is going out there, we have to adapt to it, right?
Exactly.
So Bhaiya, what do you consider yourself? A celebrity, a YouTuber, or a musician?
Oh, musician. Nah.
Yeah, you play a lot of instruments,
I
right?
mess around with music. I legit consider myself as a fucking human who
Alright.
just got a little well known for the work that I do.
To be honest, not really. I watched all of your old videos. I've been researching on you, and you guys were great, and you are still great. তোমার content সব কিছু দেখে I love all of your contents, right?
That's really kind of you, man. That's really
No, I'm not being kind. That's the truth.
means a lot. Honestly, means a lot. But you see, like you said, you use the word "where," and I myself believe that we were really good. But you see,
No, Bhaiya, sorry.
When-
I may have used.
no, chill. It's all good. But the thing is, people were good back then as well. But
Right.
with internet, people started becoming more vicious,
Right.
and that's why I started losing my drive. I don't want to serve someone,
Yeah.
who won't value my stuff as much. So I was like, sure. So let that be a chapter.
So that's for that reason you stopped being the front line of YouTube, like front line কাজ করা off করে দিয়েছো mostly.
Right.
And you have been working on Bongo, and you left
Was.
Bongo. Yeah, you left Bongo. So why did you leave Bongo? Bongo is a huge deal, right? They're a multi-million-dollar company, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. It's actually a big deal.
Right.
Bongo is doing great for themselves. And when I joined the company, I always said that when I joined, there were 15, 16, 17 people in the company. Right now,
Yeah, okay.
Bangladesh, it's over 100 people working. Then they have an office in Nepal, one in Sri Lanka,
Wow.
maybe now in India. So one thing I believe in is, bro, you see, I'm sure we all are familiar with the term that life goes on,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now, how I look into it is we do something, we get shit done, and we move on to the next chapter.
Right.
So it was actually pretty funny that I actually left Bongo on 31st December 2019. So it was
The last day of
2020
the
was literally a new year, new me, So
সবকিছু everything was new, right?
Yeah. So one thing that really helped me to see it from a different perspective was, so Bongo recently launched their app, right? So I downloaded the app, and I was going through, the tabs, and then I saw
Right.
home, profile, settings, natok,
Right.
drama,
Right.
and then there's one tab that I saw. It says boom, and boom is something. It's a humble brag. I made myself, like,
No,
where
you
nobody.
told that you created this, right? You came up with the
Of
idea of
course, of
Boom.
course, it's my brainchild, and
Okay,
and right now, like, however it is, it's doing good, not great. There's a long way to go.
right.
So that's when I realized that it's like a juice, it's creative juice is like a thing. I felt my job over here is done. There's nothing more I can offer them, because I've it's been almost 6 years, right?
Right.
That I was with that company, and then I'm like, there's not really much. Um, my job over here is just done, so I'm just gonna move on to the next chapter. So
And
that's really
you
what I'm
have
doing
moved
right
on. And you're doing great stuff. You have opened Creator Script. Can you explain what is Creator Script and what was your aim opening this thing?
now. Right, creatorship basically না একটা ইচ্ছা, এটা একটা
Okay.
ইচ্ছা ছিল. So even when I was working actively on in the YouTube scene, uh, uh, Acha, can I just be like, I'm obviously honest, but can I
Right.
also be like, do I need to filter
No, no,
myself?
no, no. You can be
Right.
yourself.
Right. So I figured out that people are fake. Like people are like too fake. যেটা আমার
Right.
জন্য একটু বেশি uncomfortable. And even when I was working as a YouTuber, because you see, I worked as a YouTuber, as a content creator. Also, I worked as a corporate where I dealt with other YouTubers as well.
Right.
And I have I would like to take the pride to say that ছোট হোক বড় হোক, I always tried to help other creators grow in some aspect or the other.
Right.
But then reality hit me, and I figured out, oh, right, people are not so grateful these days. So I was like, hi, man, all the mainstream people, like, you guys are very big celebrities, like, I'm sure you know your thing, but I have seen, like, there are so many of you guys, like, the uprising
Who
creators.
wants to shine?
Yeah, and more like, of course we all want to shine, but
Right.
what's more beautiful is you guys have something in you which is so dope, and it's like someone who's already established. Oh, definitely, like, few lakhs, few million views, pabe, duh, like,
Right.
because he or she made their cut.
Right.
But uh like, even known you for like, what, a couple of weeks now.
12
And
days.
right, and
Right.
and I know that there are things in you, all right, which should be put out there. So if
Mm-hmm.
I can help you, add some value to your life, or to your career, or to your
Right.
plans, like, that's something that gives me satisfaction. And honestly, you see, that is something I've been working on forever. Initially, I'm a sucker for money, all right? Like, I always think business. And actually, like, answering your first question, I think I would like to consider myself more of a business person.
All
You know,
right.
I'm more of a business-minded person,
You're
and
an
like,
entrepreneur, I guess.
not really. So the word is actually entrepreneur. Like,
Entrepreneur.
I make entrepreneurs' dream come true.
All right. That makes sense.
Right.
So
So
I've been a part of Creator Script. I was a student, and you had a lot of
we
content
never
creators.
use the word student. I always said it's homies.
Yeah, we
Don't
are
say
homies,
student, say
right?
homies.
Yeah, we are homies. আমরা just YouTubers ছিলাম না. There was a lot of content creators. We had Nuzad, who wants to write a book. We had Prashanta, who is also a podcaster, and we have Ruham, who likes to draw, and he also have other talents like playing piano. And there is a lot of other homies out there. And the thing is, you promised us that you're going to give us only 1.5 hours, but you gave us more than that. You gave us 4 hours each and every night with us. You give us all of your life experience and stories that you have been collecting for God knows how long. And it was really invaluable that you have been doing so much for us, for beginners, right? So how was your experience in teaching us, sharing your experience, and blah blah blah?
Bro, honestly, I really want to thank you guys twice. Firstly, for paying me for believing in my idea, and
Pizza
secondly
Kacho.
for and secondly, like, you guys actually ended up teaching me like so many things, because like you were saying, from 16 to over, I don't know, almost 30 years, I guess. Like,
Yes.
people of different age, different
Yeah, we have a senior
demographic.
citizen, Supriti Apu,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Like, Bangladesh,
Muhaimin
Bidesher,
also. Right, right,
like, it was a very good combination. And initially, when about 80 something people signed up, but you see, that's the thing. I am professional, I am not commercial. If
right,
I'm good at something, I will definitely not give it to you for free,
right,
right? Because you shouldn't do that either. That's what Godfather taught us, right?
right,
But I like not to be commercial. For the format, I remember when I was making the class timing and all, I wrote যে like এক একটা ক্লাস 9টা থেকে 10:30 পর্যন্ত most probably হবে. But you see, it's like I'm not a teacher.
right,
What will I teach? I don't have notes. I don't have lectures. This is more about story sharing. We're here to talk. We're here to just learn from each other. And it was less of a class and more of a hangout, to be very
right.
honest. It was literally a virtual hangout. Like, jara jara enroll করার পর আসে না, they literally missed out on that, I feel.
Yeah,
'Cause, you see, আর এইটা না স্টোরি লাইক বন্ধুর সাথে কি মানে আড্ডা মারবা কি তুমি টাইম দেখে?
nah,
It doesn't work like
it does
that,
not
right? So
work like
like,
that.
and I knew it, honestly, to be very honest. I knew it because I was a teacher, a legit teacher, like, during my O level times. তখন আমি স্টুডেন্ট পড়াতাম আর ওই যে লাইক ইনিশিয়ালি বলার জন্য বলতে হয় যে 1.5 ঘন্টা 2 ঘন্টা ক্লাস, বাট যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত I am not satisfied with things I have to say or share, like, I যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত I feel যে I have not been able to give you what I have been wanting to, I will just,
Right.
keep on going for it. Right. So yeah, that's where I come from.
So, Bhaiya, I would like to thank you again because the experience was invaluable, right? You created
So
bonds with us that are so deep in a very short period of time, and for
true that.
other creators out there who missed out, are you going to open Creative Script 2 version 2?
Why don't you suggest? You think I should, like,
Yeah, I think
should
you
they,
definitely should.
yeah? Because I
Because
have the
yeah, sure, go ahead.
ইচ্ছাটা তো definitely আছে, right? And having said that, like, so the whole thing was out of my friend who just came up with the idea, and I
The
was just
bedroom journal.
lying down. Yeah, the bedroom journal, right? And I was just thinking, like, yo, it could be done. And like I said, we gotta get used to what's happening right now.
Right,
So I was like, when she came up with the idea, I thought, sure, let's actually give that a try. Also, it's going to be a very good way, and if you remember, I always used to say classage, I love meeting new people. So this is just a great opportunity to just meet new people, meet aspiring people. And I would like to shed some light on what you said, Age. There were people of different types. So it's like,
hmm,
Deshe, Bangalira, even Bahire, like, it's just the whole experience is quite overwhelming. So having another batch of homies, hell yeah, I would love to, because I love meeting new people. And it's not just me. I mean, think about that day when Rohit just, drove all the way to Ruham's place, and they
yeah,
just met up. So it's
yeah,
not just me making friends, and I feel like, even so many of us within each other just,
yeah,
become friends. And isn't that's the most wonderful part, actually?
right. I think you should definitely open Creative Script 2 because you had so many registrations, people who registered for the course, but you only took 15 to 16 people, right? Uh,
18. I shortlisted 20 and then 18 paid.
right.
18 like enrolled.
Okay. But there was more than 100 registrators, right? And
80 something. Not,
80.
not over 100. 80
ওইটাই একই
something.
কথা।
Because
So,
honestly, I was not too vocal about it,
mhm,
because let's say একটা কোর্স করব, এটাকে বুস্ট করে প্রমোট করো because students লাগবে,
right,
because that was not my intention. My intention was just to find the right people, to be very honest. At
right,
least filter it according to what I feel is right.
right,
So if you just remember, it's like first you sign up, then you go to the group,
mhm,
then you make the pay, then you get an email. The email
অনেক
there's
bureaucratic ছিল।
right. So I followed a whole process because আমি জানি অনেকেই মাঝখান থেকে will be losing out
Right,
because এত process কেউ follow করে না, and then lastly all of you guys ended up on my personal WhatsApp group, right? So
I have your
that's the thing,
number.
right? So
Right.
it's like if it was like for anyone and everyone, tahale, the deep conversation that you're talking about, like
Mm-hmm.
how we could just share things
Yep.
and we could have just a we had a good experience overall. That's what I feel.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was great.
the experience was too good. The experience has been more overwhelming than anything else.
And you did an amazing job in that, right?
And you're really kind. You're really kind.
Not so. Asa bhaiya, before going any further, I want to say that I'm not going to ask any bullshit questions to you, like why the name Choto
Please
Azad.
don't, because bullshit বললে আমার answerও থাকবে না. You know how much I'm
Right.
allergic to bullshit.
Yeah, like the question, why the name Choto Azad, or why Rakin Absar is not returning to Bhai Brothers.
You
But
are
আমি
wasting your
আজকে
time.
জানতে চাই রাকিন আফসার কি জন্য like তোমাদের সাথে আর কোলাবোরেট কেন করছেন? He's making contents, right? I have seen in the internet, but why is not returning to Bhai Brothers?
Oh, that's actually his personal thing, to be very honest.
Uh-huh.
And even few days back, so even first, so he left and he came back few times,
Okay.
right? It actually happened. Like, yeah, he went, he came back, he left, he came back. And I was actually going through all our previous conversation, because even few days back, he actually confronted me, like, you are the reason why I left and all that. And I was like, what really happened? And then I went back to our conversation to figure out, because I remember he even uploaded some screenshots saying he kind of claimed that I'm somewhat his reason for mental health, and
Oh, actually, I
some
don't
things
know
that,
about that. Sorry.
yeah, so some things that from my end that made him upset. So
Mm-hmm.
the whole time I was only trying to figure out, like, what really happened, because honestly, like, and it was actually funny, because it's like গতকালকে রাতে you talked to me nicely, আজকে সকালে something just went wrong, and the whole time I was just trying to figure out,
Mm-hmm.
তখন I actually said one thing wrong, and I'll be like, it's like, you know how I always
Yeah.
use metaphorical terms, so that kind of actually came out wrong. And if he is hearing that, I'd like to apologize. Like, I was like, bro, so গত মানে সেদিনকে you are fine, হঠাৎ করে you are not fine, মানে কি হচ্ছে? মানে are you like bipolar? মানে আজকে
Okay.
ঠিক আছো, কালকে ঠিক না, মানে এমন করতেছো কেন? মানে it's not like I punched you and then you're attacking me. Like, every action is a reaction, but
Mm-hmm.
out of nowhere, what's really happening? So the whole thing was just very, honestly, it's very confusing to me even now, because Rakin always like, oh, আমাকে initially বলছিল like, I'm gonna leave because আমি দেশ ছেড়ে যাবো, I'm gonna
Okay.
go outside for studies. And I was
Okay.
like, sure, that's what I kept on telling people. But later on, I got to know that it's not really anything like that. It was, oh, ayubite pore.
Acha.
So honestly, I really can't tell you pinpoint করে যে what really happened exactly, because even 2-3 weeks back, I was just going through all our conversation,
Mm-hmm.
যে like, কখন নাকি, because obviously we're human, we can fuck up,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I was like, কোনো কি এমন incident হয়েছে যেটা like, which probably had a big impact on him or whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And our conversation has always been like, bro, the door is always like, at least from my end, like, the door is always open for you, because no matter what, people come and go. But when we talk about Bhai Brothers Limited,
Right.
it was 3 people who started: Rakin, Rudra, Asif. And it will only be Rakin, Rudra, Asif, because these are the people who originated the whole brainchild, right?
Right.
People come and go, but no one can replace Asif. No one can
No one can
replace
replace
Rakin. No
Rakin.
one can replace Rudro.
Right.
Because you see, Bhai Brothers actually stood out because I always said this: Rakin was the soul of Bhai Brothers.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
Yeah,
not
he
even
was a
trying
big
to be,
part of Bhai Brothers.
bro, definitely, like,
Yeah.
মানে এই যে তুমি যদি like এই যে percentage wise যদি যাও,
Hmm.
100 divided by 3 would be 33.3333%. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like Rudro যেরকম just added the whole quality to our content,
Mm-hmm.
His game is in the post production, so he added like his quality over there. Rakin was all about the wit,
Okay.
his sense of humor, like আমরা যে joke-গুলো try করি,
Mm-hmm.
he has it in him naturally. He's just a natural, right?
Right.
So that's something like, I would always give that to him, like, because he was,
I think
I
every
always,
different person have different qualities. No one can be the same person. You have aesthetic vibes. Rakin Bhaiya have sarcasm vibes, and after Rakin Rudra Bhaiya is also great, and no one cannot be compared to another person, right?
yeah, we all have our own forte.
Right.
This is actually the reason why I never go by the term best friend, because I mean, kake best friend bolbo, ke best friend, because we all
সেটাই
have our each best quality, right? তুমি একটা জিনিসের জন্য best,
সেটাই
so you are a friend and you're best at that. But
right.
yeah, it's like we can't really, it's actually a very, deep thing to talk about if
Deep
you
thing,
really get into that
right.
deep into the topic.
Acha bhaiya, so the next thing is that there have been different intervals in your YouTube life. For example, in 2017, যখন তুমি রুদ্র ভাইয়ের সাথে কক্সবাজার গেছিলা, and ওই vlog-এ you said that you guys will be back. Then I don't know what happened, তোমরা রেগুলার হও নাই. Then again ফেমাস গানের থ্রুতে বলেছিলা ফেমাস হতে চাই, বলেছিলা you guys will be back. Like অনেক টাইমসে you guys promise that you guys will be back and be regular, but তোমরা এখনো রেগুলার হও নাই. So are you guys going to be regular in the future, or why তোমরা এখনো রেগুলার হও নাই, and what's the thing?
Okay. So when we started, we were probably the most regular one, because
Yeah.
we have like over 100 or something videos,
106
right? 'Cause we
videos.
upload a shitload of videos. Now you see, the YouTube game is like this. Once the game goes up,
Mm-hmm.
there are more responsibilities, quality needs to be better. তখন one man army হওয়া possible না, actually,
Right.
And why don't you answer this one thing, like, from beginning till now, who do you think is the constant member throughout the entire journey? Like, people came and left, but who was there from day one till now?
You and Rudra Bhai, I guess.
Right. And without the proper team, we vibed Ashana.
Right.
One. Two, even Rudro were not there. There were so many videos which I really could not make because of Rudro. Because either he said he's gonna show up, but he didn't show up. Because I'm on the timing match corner, but because he has his own life as well.
Right.
Right. So eka possible na. All right. Possible now would be wrong. I'm sorry.
It is very complicated.
Because আমরা হচ্ছে ওই যে ক্যামেরাটা জাস্ট বসায় রেখে খালি কথা বলার ভিডিও আমরা বানাই না, we do skits, sketches, like there's a lot that we do. So if it just was like exactly like this, তাহলে তো just মানে করাই যায়, like what I'm doing with the podcast right now, just ক্যামেরাটা অন করে দিয়ে আমি এখানে এসে বসে I'm just talking.
Right.
But what we do, it requires more than 2 hands and 1 brain, right? So it was just hectic, plus I had my job as well. And definitely, like, I put in a lot of effort in whatever I do. Even if the content sucks, that won't define my level of effort that I put in it. Right?
Right. You're a perfectionist.
Nah, bro, I'm not. আমার সবকিছুতে কোনো না কোনো ফাক আপ থাকে। Even famous গানেও মানে there are technical errors. আমি
নরমাল অডিয়েন্স এগুলো বোঝে না, টু বি অনেস্ট।
হ্যাঁ, I'm sure অনেকের মানে এগুলো ওভারলুক করে, বাট আমি আজ পর্যন্ত ওই যে প্রপার ফ্ললেস কন্টেন্টটা আমি বানাইতে পারি নাই for some reason. Every time কিছু না কিছু একটা like goof up হয় আমার সাথে. So yeah, like it was actually getting hard for me to just do this all by myself for a while. And then of course the toxicity of the internet
got you hard.
That was overwhelming. So I was like, I really don't want that, because you see, at the end of the day, you don't pay my bill, you don't live my life, I live my own life. So I gotta take care of things and just do things that's giving me a good time. So,
right.
Yeah. And also another thing, I really wanna tell you this. Just because YouTubing it through it, people got to know me a little more, does not mean যে আমি খালি ইউটিউব করার জন্য আমার জন্ম হয়েছে।
Right.
I have been part of many different
projects. You have your life, you can do a lot of things, right?
Yes, and YouTube is definitely one of the biggest chapter, but it's not the only chapter. I was not born just to be a YouTuber.
Right. You have been a content creator on Bongo. You had your own projects that the normal audience don't see, but you have been working really hard. You have been creating contents, and
Yeah.
you're a great guy, right?
Thanks, man.
আচ্ছা ভাইয়া,
That's
সো
really
আমি তোমার অনেক ওল্ড ভিডিও দেখছিলাম, লাইক বেঙ্গালি ফাদার্স, বেঙ্গালি মাদার্স, অ্যান্ড ইট ওয়াজ আ ভেরি নস্টালজিক ভাইব যে ওল্ড ভিডিওস দেখতেছিলাম। অ্যান্ড 2015-এর ভিডিও যেগুলো ছিল, 2014-15, অ্যান্ড এখন মানে ইউ হ্যাভ রিমেইন দ্য সেম পার্সন, ইউর ভয়েস, ইউর মানে এভরিথিং, রাইট? অ্যান্ড ইউ হ্যাভ বিন তোমার সব acts and তোমার sketches have been remain consistent, so you are a great content creator. And I want to know that interview season 4 টা with ছোট আজাদ, ওইটা ইউটিউবে available না কেন? Why is it only available on Bongo? Because I know a lot of people who have not watched the series, right?
right. So season 1, 2, 3, আমার চ্যানেলে ছিল। So Bongo has been the producer of the show since day one,
Okay.
right? And it was always 50-50, right?
Uh-huh.
But now, it's like being a possessive boyfriend. So Bongo is like, now that we have our own website, we have our own platform, so they demanded to put the show up on their platform, not mine. And of course, I made some more money out of that. So yeah.
Yeah. So Bhaiya, before moving on to the next segment, we are going to play a small game, if you allow me.
Please.
This
Love
game
games.
is Would You Rather. All right,
Yeah,
are you
yeah, yeah.
ready?
Let's do it.
Would you rather watch an anime or a TV series?
TV series.
And why would not you watch an anime?
Because the only anime thing I know is hentai, and I'm gonna dominate.
No, hey, you should really watch some animes. There are really great animes. There is
I
Death
know
Note.
I even tried watching Death Note, but man, for some reason I can't really connect to anime.
Acha.
Like also fictional stuff. I'm more about like
Realistic.
real deal.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Acha, it takes time, but try. Arekbar try karo.
Sure,
Acha,
I would
the
love
next
to.
one.
Please recommend me some, yeah.
Sorry.
Recommend me some. I would love to actually
Okay,
check it out.
I will in WhatsApp. Acha, then the next one. Would you rather be regular on YouTube or work as a corporate guy?
Corporate guy.
Would you become a vegan or kill a cute animal?
Vegan. No, dude. No. Yeah,
This is a very hard choice.
Cute animal, not just like, dude. No.
You'd be a vegan, all right. Would you rather pet a snake or pet a crow? Cock. Ruham says hi. Would you rather become a full-time YouTuber or become a gamer who earns more money?
A full-time YouTuber.
You won't become a gamer.
Who makes more money?
Yeah.
I will become a YouTuber.
So money is not a driven force, right?
Nah, man.
All right.
I left Bongo where I was earning 6 digits, and I'm not just flexing. I'm literally telling you that I reached that point, Jekhane, it was not just money. I'm definitely a sucker for money, but it's like not just money. Satisfaction to matter kore.
Right.
You gotta be satisfied with what you're doing,
Right.
So despite having a very stable job, I left it willingly because I was not satisfied doing what I was doing. But
Right.
YouTube is something that I started literally out of my passion for just filmmaking and just making content. So yeah, YouTube any day.
That was a great answer. Okay, the next one.
Right.
Would you rather be extremely underweight or extremely overweight?
That's a good question.
You have been struggling in your old days, like being
extremely overweight.
You'd be extremely overweight.
Yeah, extremely underweight to risky bhai mane
Okay.
jaina obese to risky mane duita te risk ase
Right.
mane
Right.
it's like beshi skinny hoye gele what if like stamina to thake na I don't know.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you are told? Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you are told?
Ability to lie.
Okay. And
but I do not support lying, and I hate lying, and I hate liars.
Right.
To be very honest.
Yeah, they
But
can fuck up our life.
Of course, and fuck lies. I mean, lying is just, and also lying is an art.
Okay.
If you lie, lie like a pro, or like don't be a fucking
If
stupid
you talk
liar.
bullshit, talk with confidence.
Yes.
This is one of your quotes, right?
Yeah. Bullshit, but bullshit confidently.
Right. Acha, would you rather date someone you love or date someone who loves you?
Who loves me?
All right. Would you rather live a low life with your loved one or a rich life all alone? Oh, I know the
Low
answer.
life.
A low life, right? Would you rather eat only pizza for 1 year or eat no pizza for 1 year? Like you can.
Oh, only pizza for even the rest of my life. I don't mind, dude. আমাদের
Okay.
জুমে মিটিং আমাদের
Password
জুমের
chilo
পাসওয়ার্ড ছিল
pizza.
পিৎজা
Yeah. Acha. Give up your love. Would you rather give up your love of music or give up money?
মিউজিক
You're a party freak, right? Everyone knows that. Yeah. Would you rather party all your life or bring tranquility in this world? As you are a party freak, which one would you choose?
Okay, I have partied enough. Now I know what party life is like.
Okay,
At this point, I would like to bring some
tranquility.
tranquility in this world.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, we're done with the game, and
Yeah,
let's.
that was good. That was good. I really like how you arranged the question.
Thank you here. Acha. So the next segment is content creation, right? So
Right.
Creator Script is all about content creation, how to build up your brand, from building up to your brand, creating good quality contents. And so what are the basic steps of creating good quality content?
Okay, that's actually a good question. I'm glad you asked.
Mhm.
And also, a creator script is what a creative's script.
Okay.
Not really that person was a content creator, because
Mhm.
even people with entrepreneur mindset, their YouTube channel নাই বা কখনো খুলবেও না, even they enrolled, right?
Right.
But the thing about good content creation is, firstly, it's a balance of being really who you are
Mhm.
and what your audience really want to watch or know or see or hear. All right, a balance of that. Secondly, uh, up your game every day. You
Okay.
know, if you are in a mood to compete with your previous content,
Okay.
not with another one. You know,
Mhm.
there
Right.
is no DJ Khaled here. Just compete with your previous content and
Yeah.
up the game.
So you said that I should compete with my own game, not others. This happened to me because আমি অন্য ফর এক্সাম্পল কেসি নাইস্টেট নাজ ডেলি ওদের ভিডিওস দেখে আমি লাইক ওদের মতো বানাইতে চাইতাম বাট পারতাম না বিকজ আমি ফার্স্ট অফ অল আমি তো নিজেই করি না এরকম টাইপের ভিডিও রাইট সো আমি নিজের সাথে যদি কম্পিট না করে ওদের মতো একদম ফার্স্ট স্টেজে গিয়ে ওদের মতো ভিডিওস বানাইতে চাই দ্যাট ওয়ন্ট ওয়ার্ক রাইট
Exactly, because simply, let's put it this way. Let's say you are currently at level 2.
রাইট
Casey Neistat is at level 10.
Yep.
So 2 থেকে if you want to be 10, ও নিজেও তো 1 থেকে শুরু করছে, right?
নিজেও 1 থেকে শুরু করছে রাইট
Right. আর যখন শুরু করেও না তখন it was level 0. Now, one thing you said is ওদের মতন content করতে চাই. That's a very good thing to say. That's called inspiration. You know, it's aspiring. You see someone and you go like, man, I'm gonna be like that one day, or I'm gonna make some content like that one day. That is a good thing. Even taking ideas, like, you know, I always say this, আমি জানি না মানুষ অনেক ডিপেন্ড ওর কন্টেন্ট কপি করছে আমার এই জিনিসটা আমার কাছে কখনো it never made sense to me, because you see the blue denim that you're wearing. If I wear the same denim, I'm gonna look different in it.
Right.
And if you wear it, you're gonna look different in it.
Right.
So content can be same,
Right.
but we have our different ways of pulling it off.
Right.
Now, if you are doing a Xerox copy of that content, that's called a rip-off. It's called plagiarism. তখন স্কুলেও তোমার খাতা চেক করবে না, কন্টেন্টেও জমবে না. It won't just happen. So take ideas, get inspiration, but don't do ditto copies, you know? That's not fun.
Inspiration is good, plagiarism is not. So
yeah, definitely. Take inspiration from whoever. It's always good.
So you also talked about there have to be a balance between your personal passion and what the audience wants. So
Right.
I face this problem a lot. Jay, I want to make a gaming video. I want to play Minecraft and record myself and upload it, but there is not much of an audience. Or I want to talk about anime and upload it. There is no audience. But আমি যদি একটা টিকটকে রিয়াকশন ভিডিও বানাই, there comes 1000 videos. So it is a very hard choice because balance আমি পাচ্ছি না. So how can I find it?
Oh, that's actually a very critical question. You see, firstly, when I talk about, I just want to shed some light on, be who you are, and you gotta understand the audience. I think I even said this at Barje. Coin has two sides,
Yep.
right?
Right.
But there's a diameter as well.
Yeah.
So you gotta think every aspect. Now let's talk about a pizza store. All
Okay.
right, we open a pizza shop because we love pizza. এখন আমরা আমাদের পিৎজা খাই আমাদের মতন, but when we are serving someone, it has to be like them.
Right.
How do they want to taste it? How do they want to experience it? এইখানে এসে, like, you see, I started off because we are passionate about it, right? We got a new store because it আমাদের passion, আমরা একটা pizza shop খুলবো. But when you start serving, there has to be some items যেটা is for people, because at the end of the day, এখন আমরা কিন্তু আর, you and I are not just, going to the kitchen and baking the pizza and just, having it ourselves. Now we're giving it to someone, we're selling it to someone. So you really need to understand তারা কি চাচ্ছে, তারা কিভাবে যাচ্ছে, right? Now coming to your TikTok topic, you see, just forget YouTube.
Okay.
এই মুহূর্তে পাশের বাসায় নেইবাররা যদি ঝগড়া করে, আমরা একটু কিন্তু কান পেতে কিন্তু শুনবো,
সেটাই,
because আমাদের কালচার কনটেক্সটে এরকম যে we just love gossip, to drama, to spice. So that's a sad reality, honestly, because creativity অভাব থাকলেই হচ্ছে কি তখন এইসব নিয়ে আমাদের কাজ করতে হবে. Alright, like it's like either you think, brainstorm, come up with a good content, or you just download someone's content and you review that.
Right. So either I be an Apple product or Android product that provides a lot of features.
Exactly.
Right? Your answer was great, especially the coin one, because there are two sides and I have to find the diameter. I have to land on the diameter. It is going to be very hard because in the old days when you guys entered, there was no competition. People would watch any videos, but there is a lot of competition. There is a lot of videos out there, and it is the competition is very high, so it is very difficult for beginners.
Yeah, there are way too many players in the market right now, Right. Like it's as simple as যখন we started তখন কিছুটা ইউটিউবার ছিল, কন্টেন্ট ক্রিয়েটর ছিল, এখন metaphorical প্রত্যেক ঘরে ঘরে ইউটিউবার,
সেটাই, right?
Just like podcast, podcast এখন অনেকটাই নতুন, right?
Especially তুমি যখন বলছিলা podcast is the new thing, I was moved by it. That's why I'm starting this, because it's a new market. I have to grab this market before someone else does it, right?
Exactly. I could never drink water properly from the
bottle.
That's fine. It's okay to be goofy, we aren't perfect, dude.
Right.
It's okay to be goofy.
So sir, তোমাকে দুইটা ভিডিও দিয়েছিলাম. Did you watch it?
No.
Acha, it's okay. I will talk about it later.
Sorry, I only have to be honest because
I love honest person. সমস্যা নাই, আমি WhatsApp-এ তোমার সাথে কথা বলবো.
I actually you see, I did not watch it throughout, but I have seen it. I know, like, one was about anime, right? And there was some CG kind of work, like maybe you had a green screen, right? Exactly. So first you connect me to block out হয়ে যাব because you see I'm not an anime fan myself.
That's not the target audience.
But I haven't watched it entirely. But I know what the video was about, what the content is about. So if there's anything you want to talk about that, I think I will be able to talk. So let's give it a try.
I want to talk about the gaming video that I sent you. There is a video, Minecraft video খেলেছিলাম, and আমি basically ওই ভিডিওটা got a lot of views. I'm not doing good at commentating, right? So আমি কথা বলতে পারতেছি না, and especially because you are right now, I'm being able to talk. বাট আমি যখন একা ক্যামেরার সাথে থাকি, আই ডোন্ট নো ওয়াই, অন্য মানুষের সামনে থাকলে কথা বলতে পারে না, আমি ক্যামেরার সামনে কথা বলতে পারি না। ওয়াই ইজ দ্যাট? লাইক আই হ্যাভ টু টেক আ লট অফ রিটেক্স অ্যান্ড like edit a lot, and how to improve it?
Can you start considering the camera as a person and not as a camera, and just please understand that through that lens you are communicating with way too many people, right? And forget commentary kora, forget kotha bola, just feel the game, enjoy the game, and bloody react. Like literally every time, I mean, because I'm not a gamer myself, right? But the only game I play is FIFA, where I lose because my friends are so good.
Right.
I get frustrated. React. All right?
Right.
Just feel it, you know? It's not like, you know, আমার এখন commentary দিতে হবে because it's a content, you know, মানুষের তো শুনতে হবে, কিছু একটা বলতে হবে. You remember, you see, that's the balance. Why did you start? You started doing this because you wanted to. So please feel the content yourself first.
Okay.
Because right now you're prioritizing the audience first.
Okay.
Like, you know, audience der jonno to kichu ekta amar bolte hobe to keep them engaged, right? But if you are enjoying the game, if you just get into the game, tokhon it will come out within. I mean, forget about comment, like, you know, think about the early days back in the, like, you know, 70s, 80s, 60s. Silent movie hoto, ওখানে তো কোনো ডায়লগও থাকতো না,
right?
ওগুলো সাকসেসফুল হয়েছে কেমনে? It's the content.
It's the content.
It's the content, bro.
Right.
You can literally be that guy who's like a video game nerd, says nothing, ওখানে game খেলে, and then last just একটা reaction there. In fact, I'll tell you, talking about এই যে কথা বলতে পারি না, dude. Either America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent. যে কোন actor, they recently, this guy came stage. He's a singer, all right? একটা karaoke ছাড়লো, and Simon Cowell and everyone's like কি হচ্ছে, because the music টা হয়ে যাচ্ছে, and then, like, you know, karaoke তে তো just lyrics আসার আগে একটা আসে, and then the word comes, আর ওর পুরা গানে একটা word খালি tequila. So pura 1.5-2 minute performance, all he spoke were like 2 words, tequila. But 1 word twice. All right, so you see, and audience loved it. Right. I'm gonna send you the link, and in fact, like, if you put this video up, like, for the reference, link to the video so that people understand, like, you know, it will actually help, because you see, it's not like, you know, content, it's the content, bro. It's not like আমি কথা বলতে পারতেছি না বলে, like, you know, মানুষ engaged থাকবে না.
I have to make the content good.
Yeah, and your content can be literally, it's like Easter egg. It can be hidden anywhere. You gotta find that, you know?
Right.
Like, maybe you still haven't figured out properly what really your content is, or what your forte is, right? So আমার যেরকম, আচ্ছা, I still don't know আমারটা কি, আমি খালি জানি
comedy genre.
Nah, man, I would like to correct you there. Over the year, I have evolved, and definitely. I've realized one thing: I am a fun person, but I'm not funny.
Right.
Get the difference?
Right. There's a lot of difference.
I am not funny. I'm not, like, you know, I mean, joke bolte parbo na. But if you hang out with me, you're gonna have a good time, because I'm a fun person.
আমি যদি professional videos বানাইতে চাই, I have to write scripts, right? And for example, I'm doing with multiple people, 2 or 3. It is very hard to manage them, right? So how can I efficiently write a script?
You're asking the most wrong person, because I can't tell, but I can show you something.
Okay.
আমি script লিখতে পারি না. So you know what do I do?
What do you do?
আমি just একটা ব্লুপ্রিন্টের মতন একটা জিনিস বানাই।
আচ্ছা।
So আমি যেটা করি, like, I try to make it comfortable for myself, for my better understanding, right? So ওইখানে যেটা হয়, just a second. Yeah, so আমি যেরকম whenever you talk about script, like let me just show you one thing that I've been working on. Please the content, like if someone's watching it, you'll marry, So I've been working on this script. It's called Honest Breakup. And you see how I use
Okay.
the emojis and all that. So I'm
Yeah.
basically just writing the guideline, like, what this thing will be like. So boy
Acha.
text, act a phone emoji.
Mm-hmm.
I like texting over calls. And then thinking, that's why that emoji. I'm actually shy, to be honest. So it's like,
Basically, you are
I mean,
expressing emotions in the notepad.
so আমি emoji use করে
Mm-hmm.
আমি just তখন কি express, because when I'm thinking, তখন আমি যেভাবে চিন্তা করি, যেরকম এই জায়গাটাতে ইউ সি দ্য ইমোজিস আর এখানে the ঘড়ি, বিকজ টাইম যাচ্ছে, দ্য গার্ল ইজ ওয়েটিং, বিকজ দিস কামস ফ্রম দ্য কনসেপ্ট অফ আ স্টোরি বোর্ড। আমি স্টোরি বোর্ড বানাতে পারি না, সো
Right.
আমি জাস্ট এরকম ইমোজিস দিয়ে আমি জাস্ট এটাকে প্রিপেয়ার করে রাখি, সো দ্যাট কন্টেন্ট বানানোর সময় আমাদের কিন্তু ইউজুয়ালি অনেক হয়, রাইট? বিকজ
Mm-hmm.
উই থিঙ্ক লাইক কি বলবো না বলবো এন্ড অল দ্যাট। So এইটা যাতে না হয়, that's why I just have a very basic একটা structure so that I know what's next. Because let's say I have 10 pointers,
Mm-hmm.
ওইটা আমি জানি, আর মাঝখান থেকে করার সময় ইমপ্রভ কয়েকটা এসে যাবে, ইমপ্রম্পটু যেটা, right?
Yep.
I'll just incorporate those. So
All
just
right.
it's just like taking notes, scriptটা ভুলে যাই, because we're not professional script writers, honestly.
Okay.
All we can do is just have a basic note for us, which is just a guideline, যে a direction we thought of going.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, take it easy, man. Don't stress over script লিখতে হবে, directed by me. All right, এত pressure
Right.
নাই, you gotta take it
Right.
very easy.
Right. So, তুমি যেহেতু বললে stress নিতে হবে and all that, and the last question about this segment is creators burnout. This question was asked by Prashant Deep, aka the beardless lad. Wait, let me open up the question. So his question was basically how to deal with creators burnout. I face it a lot. There has been time যখন I felt like I'm putting all this efforts into a video and it's not getting more than 50 views. আমি পুরো টোটাল ডিপ্রেশনে চলে যাই। It's a hard thing যে I've been working days after days for creating a content. The second link that I sent you was that video. That video got only around 50 views, but I put a month of works. It was really heartbreaking that that video did not got enough support. How to deal with this creators burnout?
Okay, so burnout, or just running out of creative juice, or having a creative block, these are phases that you gotta really acknowledge and accept.
Right.
There will be days when you fucking wake up and go like, oh shit man, where the fuck did my creativity go? মানে আমি কি সব ভুলে গেলাম, মানে আমার কি হলো, মানে মাথায় কিছু আসবে না, it's just not your day. Simple.
Right.
And it's okay. Sachin Tendulkar did not score a century in every match. Messi does not score a goal in every game, right? Speaking of me, আমার যেরকম একটা ভিডিও ভ্যালেন্টাইন্স ডেতে I made, like আমার কাছে আমার পার্সোনালি ফাটায় জমছে স্ক্রিপ্টটা, যে like my whole moral of the story was like Valentine's Day, even if you don't have anyone in your life, you at least have your left hand. So অনেকে হয়তো এই জোকটা বুঝেও না ওইভাবে, or maybe আমার কাছে যেটা খুব জোস মনে হয়েছে সেটা অনেকের কাছে হয়তো মনে হয় নাই, and it's okay. I mean, what can you do about it? Be sad over it? No. Just try to figure out that, okay, so what did really not work out? Just look, like ওইটার কোন জায়গাটাতে এসে people stop watching the video, so that যে like কোন like where is your watch time really dropping, what I'm saying, so that you can have a better understanding about your audience. And so let's say এই ভিডিওটা 1.5 মিনিট পরে ভিডিওটা স্টপ হয়ে গেছে, that means 1.5 মিনিটে you could not get the
audience on the track, right?
Exactly. So you got to work on those, and always remember the first 15 seconds are the most crucial one, because that's first 15 seconds that you get the chance to get the audience, like and all their attention, right? And if you can make them till the end, then you just won. But honestly, How do you deal with it? Is just you got to do more homework, not
Mm-hmm.
just on your content. Like you said, you spend a month
Right.
on your content. Try spending some time studying what audience want, and also remember, I'll just put one example. Let's say funny videos.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how many funny video creators are there right now,
Uncountable.
right?
Right.
Try to find the gap.
Okay.
Try to find those audience, or try to find that genre that is still untapped.
Mm-hmm.
If you are also making another funny video, then it really has to be really good if you really want to outperform others.
Right.
Like সবারটা আমি না দেখে তোমারটা আমি কেন দেখবো, because you're that damn good. I
Mm-hmm.
remember like in Atanu Dev, একজন আছে,
আচ্ছা.
he's a creator,
Okay.
right? uh, he's pretty good, he's pretty fucking awesome,
Right.
right? And okay, first video I saw a video where he was, he was mimicking other creators. And
Okay.
initially I was like, okay, sure, there you go, another funny video. But with that, I was like, holy crap, they're actually good.
Right.
So you gotta really have your USP there, like,
Okay.
your uniqueness that will help you stand out from the rest. You gotta
Right.
stand out from the crowd.
Right.
So that's that, and try to study your audience more.
All
Like,
right.
obviously I want to make this, but exactly audience ki dekhte jacche, because, and especially right now, I don't know, like if I hope this will go during the quarantine, because quarantine
Mm-hmm.
jai na koto dine jabe ba na jabe.
Right.
Now people have a lot of time, right? People are home, and ওই একই পচানো মার্কা ভিডিও অনেক দেখতেছে. People
কাজ
are getting
করবে না.
bored of those too,
Right.
right? So try to get something new, introduce something different.
All
I
right.
mean, even the game that you played with me, Who Would You Rather?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, you're not the first person in the world who came up with the idea,
Right.
right? But it's just something different that you introduced in this.
Right.
So, try to play around with it. Just যে
Okay.
একটা direction, একটা dimension এ থাকো না,
All right. We have another game which I would like to play right now. This is Kill, Marry, or Kiss. Are you ready for it?
Kiss, marry, kill.
Kill, Marry, Kiss. Right.
Kill, marry. Yeah, sure.
Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, or Billie Eilish?
I'm not a fan of either.
You're
Okay.
not. All right.
I'm gonna marry Selena.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kiss Ariana Grande, and I'll have to say
Kill
goodbye to
Billie
yeah.
Eilish. All right.
Because, genre, I just can't connect to her genre,
Oh, okay.
but she's really good.
Yeah. Lana Del Rey, Taylor Swift, or Ellie Goulding?
I don't know the last person you said, so I'm gonna kill her.
Love
or
me
him.
like you do, la la, love me. You have not heard the song?
Oh, sorry, I mean shuni nahi.
Oh, achha, it's okay. It's
No,
totally
I'm gonna kill Ellie. Yeah. I'm gonna marry Lana,
fine.
and I'm gonna kiss Taylor Swift. Yeah.
All right. Achha, ekটু
Oh
ball.
shit, dude! Like, how we're so casual about it. Like, I'm gonna marry Lana. I'm
It's
gonna
going
kiss
to
Taylor.
happen one day, whatever.
Dude, you never know.
Yeah. Achha, the next one is Alia Bhatt, Sonam Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor.
Yeah, but oh man. Just because it's a game and I really gotta pick someone, right? And I really don't want to be those, diplomatic guest. No. So let's say I really have to, right? Alia
Alia Bhatt,
Sonam
Sonam Kapoor,
Sonam
and Shraddha Kapoor.
Shraddha Kapoor, আমি just বুঝি না, what is she doing? Maybe she's great, but আমি বুঝি না. So
Right.
let's kill her.
Uh-huh.
Sonam Kapoor, I'm gonna marry, and yeah, Alia would be a good side chick, I guess. I don't know.
All
Just
right. Achha, the next one is Emma Watson, Angelina Jolie, and Emma Stone.
marry Emma Stone.
Mm-hmm. Nice choice.
Yeah. I'll kiss Angelina.
and kill Emma Watson.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
can
marry Emma Watson.
wonder so many Harry Potter fans getting angry over this.
Yeah.
All right, kill, marry, and kiss. Mezabin, Jaya Hassan, Vidya Sinha Meem.
I'm gonna marry Mezabin because she's really smart. Like, I'm gonna show because she's smart. Like, I'm gonna kiss Joy Hassan because, I'd like to kiss her. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, meme. I have no other options.
Ahari. Acha, so the next one, Tanjin Tisha, Sabila Noor, and Shahtaz Monira.
I'm gonna marry Shartaj Munira and বাকি দুজন I'm just not interested in them মানে literally মানে interest নাই মানে
Acha, all
just fill
right.
it up মানে I'm just not interested মানে show me.
Mhm. Yeah, I get it. The last one, Rabah Khan, Riddhi Sheikh, or Zephyr.
I'm gonna um, 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 Rabah, Zephyr, and
Riddhi Sheikh.
Riddhi. I won't be able to marry or kiss her because Shobik will mind. I'll have
Oh,
to
they're into a
kill
relationship?
to save friendship. But I would like to kiss Rama and marry Zephyr. Zephyr is a super personality.
All right. So, Bhaiya, we're done with the second segment, and the last segment is about society and the audience. All right.
There's a lot to
So,
talk about there.
I really want to talk about cancel culture. It has been Bangladesh recently, সবসময় it has been there, but recently অনেক popular চলতেছে. Everyone is canceling each other, celebrities' lives মানে destroyed হয়ে যাচ্ছে. At the same time যারা destroy করতেছে আরেকজন উঠতেছে. It is a very bad cycle, right? So what do you think about it?
I mean, is that how the society should be? Is that what humanity teaches us? No, but that's a reality. You gotta accept it, and just what can you really do about it? Like, it's just it. This shit really comes out of pure negative energy, like canceling
Right.
out. যেখানে I am thriving for growing, together and helping each other to grow. You're asking me about people who's canceling each other out, right?
Right.
I really don't know their mindset কি. Like even with creator script আমার যেটা plan ছিল, like if I can help you grow আজকে একটুখানি, কালকে you
Mm-hmm.
can help me grow একটুখানি. That's how it
Right.
should be. That's how the team game is really like, right?
Right.
So about people who like to cancel out, about people who like to just or career khayadisi with mentality, I just don't connect with these people because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with their mentality, মানে তুমি
Right.
কি চাও, তুমি monopoly business করবা? Is that what you want? You don't want the industry to grow? Or are
Right.
you just so scared that you have to take, you have to choose negative genre,
Mm-hmm.
roasting genre just to cancel out people and just to shut
Mm-hmm.
others down because haters are loud,
Right.
and good audience, they are not as loud as the haters. So you are basically using a no-brainer strategy, ঠিক আছে? So এই
Mm-hmm.
mentality অনেক মানে that speaks volume. So yeah,
Right.
I really can't say anything. It's a shame if that's your mentality. That's just a shame. That's all.
To be honest, it really scares me because I'm on the way to become. I want to become famous, but if Ayman Sadiq can get death threats, a person like him who has been teaching millions of students and have been doing great job just because an ex-employee of 10-minute school wrote a post on Facebook about LGBT and he's getting death threats, right? So আমার সাথে যদি এরকম কিছু হয়, like future someone gets pass post যেটা কিনা a little bit offensive, like it really scares me, right?
And it is scary because who do you trust? Who do you trust, bro? And
Right.
and there's the world we're living in right now. It's so vicious. When a society is filled with hyenas, just
Mm-hmm.
hyenas. যেখানে the plan was to be your highness, but people turned out to be hyenas. So that's kind of, it's
Everyone
just
is a
sad, man.
snake. Right.
Yeah.
It's really sad. And also, I want to talk about nepotism. The word has been like spiking recently
This
after
season,
Susan Singh.
two words majority of us learned: quarantine and
Yeah,
nepotism.
quarantine
Two
and
new words that
nepotism.
we.
এই দুইটা ওয়ার্ড অনেক রিসেন্টলি অনেক শিখা হয়েছে সবারই, ইভেন আই লার্নড, আমিও আগে জানতাম না। বাট what is the situation of nepotism in Bangladesh, in the Bangladesh film industry, YouTube industry,
It's
and
there.
you know,
It's there.
it's
It's
there.
there. আর এইখানে এটাকে it's more like a syndicate, you know,
আচ্ছা,
যে আমার আমার সাথে যে খাতির রাখবে ওকে আমি একটু ফেভার করব।
ফেভার
আর
করবো।
জাস্ট মানে ব্যাক এন্ডের কথা বাদ দাও, জাস্ট থিঙ্ক অ্যাবাউট একটা বাংলা নাটক।
হুম,
And I am no professional critic. I am just talking being an audience. As an audience, when I see a content, আমার মনে হয় কি, nepotism actually, it's too much of knowledge for such basic shit, because এখানে একটা স্ক্রিপ্ট বানানোর পরে কাস্ট সিলেক্ট করে based on someone who will do justice to the character. But আমাদের এখানে কাস্ট সিলেক্ট হয় based on কার বেশি ফলোয়ার।
right, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Right, so nepotism তার পরে আগে তো আমাদের মানে first step we were wrong, আর secondly obviously like there are some squads, আমি যেরকম I hung out with a few squads যেখানে I've seen যে like এদের সাথে খাতির রাখতে হয়,
Right.
একটু ফেক করে একটু কথা বলতে হবে,
Mm-hmm.
একটু সিনিয়র কে একটু mom you're like my mom, no only my mother is like only my mother is my mom, you're just
Right.
someone I look up to. But মানে এই যে ass
Right.
kissing, man, ass kissing is everywhere, মানে not just in the creative field, even in the corporate field, ass kissing is everywhere. And মানে if ass kissing was a talent, if it was a sport, তাহলে মানে আমার আমার পরিচিত অনেক মানুষ গোল্ড মেডেল নিয়ে আসতো।
রাইট। আমাদের নর্মাল লাইফে অনেক নেপোটিজম হয়, অনেক ফেভারিং এরকম হয়,
Exactly.
একজনকে ফেভার করে, বাট উই ডোন্ট রিয়েলাইজ ইট।
Exactly.
সো ভাইয়া, I guess we're done. Oh no, sorry, there is the last one, the screenshot thing. You hate screenshots, right?
Of course.
Why do you hate it so much?
ওকে, মানে এই স্ক্রিনশট গুলো তুমি যদি একটা মালা বানাও, ইফ ইউ মেক লাইক একটা ফুলের মতন যদি একটা মালা বানাও, গ্রেট। জাস্ট থিংক অ্যাবাউট দিস, তোমার প্রোফাইলটা যদি ফিল্ড উইথ স্ক্রিনশটস হয়, হোয়াট ইজ ইউর মানে শেয়ার মিমস, শেয়ার স্ক্রিনশট। তোমার প্রোফাইলে দেয়ার ইজ সামওয়ান হু ক্যান বি একজন রিয়েল লাইফ ইনফ্লুয়েন্সার, right? Let's say you have a big shot in your profile. You have like if I talk about my profile, there are like different people. Some very big business people are there. Some actors are there. Some people I look up to. They're there. Like some very big people are there. Either much can you if I just put up screenshots and like when a screenshot, especially if I'm not wrong, I guess you're coming from the perspective of screenshots যেখানে মানুষকে এক্সপোজ করা হয়, right? Or পর্দা ফাঁস করে দিলাম, ওই টাইপ অফ স্ক্রিনশট,
Right.
because good screenshots, there's nothing wrong with it if you want to share something good.
Right. Right.
If that's what you're up to, then that really talks about your personality and about your mentality. আর তোমার 5 বছর পরে 10 বছর পরে when you have kids, মানে তোমার বাচ্চাকে তুমি এটা শিখাবা যে লাইক এই দেখো মানে প্লিজ বিপ দিস ওয়ার্ড, মানুষ মারে কেমনে? Is that what you're going to teach your next generation?
Definitely not.
No. Right. So our a mentality is just so upsetting. Like if you just allow me, I even showed you guys in the class. You see, it's not like I'm giving a screenshot, but this is how my mentality works. Like,
Mm-hmm.
frame all these are screenshots and just good stuff about Bhai Brothers, which I framed up. So yeah,
Right.
man,
So
use
we have to
screenshots just the right way. Sorry. Yeah, and
no
also at
positive.
the same time, there are definitely some frauds out there, you know, who's actually যেখানে screenshot can actually be helpful to
Mm-hmm.
get something out of it. But তোমার
Right.
যদি মেন্টালিটি থাকে যে লাইক ওই নেগেটিভ এনার্জি থেকে যদি আসো, তাহলে এই স্ক্রিনশট কালচারটা ইজ জাস্ট সো ফাকিং অ্যানয়িং ডুড। মানে
Yep.
imagine ওদের ক্যামেরা রোলে they have more screenshots than selfies. That's just weird.
Right.
মানে তোমরা, is
So
that like your
we
hobby,
have
like shots?
Mhm. So we have to stop making a fuss about screenshots and become a real alpha, as you said. Be a man, be an alpha, and talk out with the person who you are having a problem with. Just call him up and have a conversation, right? Instead of taking screenshots and exposing them on the internet.
Exactly. One day Salman posted something about me which I did not like. I
All
messaged
right.
Salman right then and there. Dude, what's up? Talk to me. If something
Mm-hmm.
about me is, I just gave you content, na?
Mm-hmm.
If something about me
That's some
is,
fire.
if something about me is annoying you, something
Right.
about me that you're not liking, it was about related to his love life and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I would like to understand if something's bothering you. Talk to me. You don't
Right.
have to write about me or talk about my stuff in your comment section. You can just talk to me exactly how I just knocked you. Don't be a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few days later, he came over. I was at work. I gave him a chocolate. And there
Yeah,
was
you have this thing with chocolate, right? If you
yeah.
find any person negative,
Whoever
who
tries
have
to give me bullshit and I
you
feel
give him
like
a chocolate.
punching them across the face, I give them a chocolate.
Right. That's a very good thing
Nah,
because
man, that's just how mad I really am. I'm so mad, I want to punch you. But I just want, I'll just give you a chocolate.
right. So basically, instead of punching, you give people chocolates. You just relieve your frustrations, right?
Exactly. And the best part is, ওরা বুঝবে, because someone who's wrong, ও বুঝে যে মানে, it's wrong.
Right.
So yeah.
They're acting immature, and you become the mature person when you give them chocolate.
You just become the bigger person. You see, you just become
Right. You
the
become
bigger
the
person. Like,
bigger
khali,
person.
why stoop down to their level? Why stoop down to their
Right.
level? I mean,
Exactly.
even if you fuck with me, or if I fuck with you, if I spread bullshit about you, I think you should
Mm-hmm.
just talk to me. Jay, hey, Azad, what's up? Talk to me. Talk to me directly.
Mm-hmm.
Man up. You know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
ফেসবুকে যে কিছু কিছু মানুষরা আসলে যা মনে, fuck you, man. I mean, মানে, you live in the stone age. You don't have the balls to just talk to the person directly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I totally get you. So, cyberbullying is a thing in Bangladesh. People,
Cyberbullying is
I'm
a
not,
thing across the world, bro.
it's in the world. But Bangladesh people don't realize it, right? People expect that celebrities entered this lifestyle. They knew that people are going to bully them, but they knew it, right? So they have to endure it. But they don't get this can be a real fuck up for that person, right? If you write a bad comment or something that really gets into someone, that can become a nightmare for that person, right?
Absolutely.
So you have been facing it, right? In your last podcast, you talked about your bad days, right? But you recovered from it, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank
And
you so much.
yeah, people need to understand that it is a very bad thing. Even if people are famous, you should talk with positive words, and you should not be a toxic person,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely. Very well put. You see, it's not about being famous or well known or popularity to any
Right,
fucking person. আজকে আমি একটা জোক
right,
ক্র্যাক করতে পারি যেটা আমার কাছে খুব ফানি মনে হয়েছে, but it can affect you.
right.
You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
as simple as একবার আমার মানে, I was asking a friend, যে, hey, how's everyone at home? How's your father? And my friend was like,
Mm-hmm.
he passed away. You see, and I didn't know, and I was so sorry for that. So it's like তোমার কাছে যেটা অনেক মজা লাগতে পারে সেটা আরেকজনকে এফেক্ট করতে পারে, right?
Right.
So
Right.
those are unfortunate moments, but জেনে শুনে if you are giving that human being, তোমার মেন্টালিটি খারাপ, সোজা কথা, তুমি ডিলিউশনাল হতে পারো, তুমি ডিনায়ালে থাকতে পারো, অলরাইট, অর এটা তোমার কাছে ট্যালেন্ট মনে হতে পারে। এটা যদি তোমার অ্যাকচুয়ালি ট্যালেন্ট মনে হয়, বিকজ বাংলাদেশে এখন এমন হয়ে গেছে কি যে পচাতে পারাটা একটা ট্যালেন্ট।
একটা ট্যালেন্ট ভাবে মানুষ।
তো ইফ ইটস রিয়েলি ইওর ট্যালেন্ট, তাহলে এটা তোমার সিভিতে এক্সট্রা কারিকুলাম অ্যাক্টিভিটিসে লিখে দাও। If
Right.
you are like, if you are so, proud of being a roaster, write it on your CV.
সেটাই।
তাই না? But if you are, মানে তুমি যদি পজিটিভিটির নামে তুমি যদি নেগেটিভ মেন্টালিটি থেকে if you are talking, তাহলে তো মানে you're not doing justice to your content.
Right.
And it's and it's anywhere, bro. Like, like I said, something can be funny to me, might not be funny to you at all. Something I can
Right.
entertain, you might not be entertaining that at all. So
Right.
you really gotta, be really humble, be kind, man. Because
Right.
মানুষ, আমরা জানি না যে, like, animals are extincting. I feel
Mhm.
humanity is extincting, man. Because we are in such a
That's so
competitive
deep.
world. Seriously, think
Right.
about it. We are so, like, consumed by FOMO. We are so consumed by মানুষ কি বলবে. We are
Right.
so consumed by, আমি এইটা যে বলবো, এইটা বললে ও এটা কিভাবে মনে করবে। মানে we are so
Right.
dependent on others. Our Facebook has become a place for validation. মানে মিউজিশিয়ান ও আগে একটু মানে ফেসবুক একটু বাজে একটু দেখলো, লাইক একটা হচ্ছে কি ট্রায়াল এন্ড এরর, লাইক লেটস সি হাউ পিপল আর রিঅ্যাক্টিং টু ইট। বাট উই লিভ ইন আ ওয়ার্ল্ড অফ ভ্যালিডেশন, যেখানে এই যে মানে হু আর দে টু ভ্যালিডেট, তারপরে যে প্রুফ করতে
Mhm.
হবে, কাকে কাকে প্রুফ করবা, কি প্রুফ করবা, মানে কিসের কি প্রুফ করবা। আই রিমেম্বার ফারহানা মুনা, I really like her content. Like, ও একটা জিনিস, একটা কথা বলছে, I really like that. She's like, um, um, you know, আমরা একটা টেস্ট দিচ্ছি, we are giving a test in life. Like, she was coming from a mother's or a woman's perspective, but even in general, we are always giving a test. Who's taking this test? মানে তোমার কিসে এক্সেল করতে হবে, অলরাইট? ইউ আর বিং কম্পেয়ার্ড টু ইওর কাজিন, তোমার কাজিন অ্যাস্ট্রোনট হয়েছে, ভালো কথা, হ্যাপি ফর ইওর কাজিন। তোমার কেন ওইটাই করতে হবে? Why can't you do you? Why can't you be you?
Right.
You know? মানে জাস্ট মানে you don't really have to earn and earn and earn. Just, yes,
Why can't you
earning
be
is
something
definitely
different?
important,
Right.
but it's, why can't you just do something that you feel like doing? কেন তোমার এমন কিছু একটা করতে হবে যেটা your parents চায়,
Mhm.
বা যেটা সমাজ এভাবে চাচ্ছে বলে আমার এটা এভাবে করতে হবে। যেমন I remember
Right.
when I used to work in Bongo, আমি শর্টস পরে যেতাম অফিসে, রাইট, which completely contradicts. But my thing was, look, I am comfortable. মানে if it
Mhm.
violates the company rule, then I'm gonna stop. If it's against the code of conduct.
Right.
So I spoke to the CEO. I'm like, do you mind if I wear shorts? He's like, no, it's all good. I'm like, sure. But মানুষের এটা কেমন কথা, because এমনিতে তো আমি ছোট,
Mhm.
সো আঙ্কেলরা অফিসের, ও শর্টস পরে আসে অফিসে, আরে ভাই সমস্যা কি, উনি you do your job, I'm doing mine. So we really need to, take things easy, man. We really need to take it easy, and we need to breathe.
Right. Just relax and chill.
Yes, start
Yep.
meditation.
If you're watching this and you do all the stuff that we have been talking, you are just a toxic person. Right. So ভাইয়া আমাদের নর্মাল সেকশন শেষ, জাস্ট আমাদের একটা গেম বাকি।
Normal section.
না না না, মানে নর্মাল সেগমেন্ট শেষ। রাইট, আমরা জাস্ট একটা গেম খেলবো, নেভার হ্যাভ আই এভার, অ্যান্ড দেন জাস্ট একটা স্মল কোয়েশ্চেন রাউন্ড হবে বাই সাম অফ মাই ফ্রেন্ডস। অলরাইট?
Sure.
নেভার হ্যাভ আই এভার চিটেড।
I have.
Never have I ever been arrested.
I haven't. I have never.
Never have I ever done illegal stuff.
I have.
Never have I ever broke a promise.
I haven't.
Oh, what illegal stuff did you do?
Oh, that's not a part of the game. What
Actually, let's just move on. Never
shoplifting,
have I.
shoplifting, shoplifting, bro. I actually tell you, like
Okay,
shoplifting. I mean, Jay. I'm not gonna mention which superstore was it,
okay.
but I'm even there is a chocolate mercy.
ওই চকলেটটা কি
And
কাউকে
আমি
দিছিল
হয়তো
নাকি
সামনে আরো
নিজে?
করবো। মানে, I mean,
আচ্ছা.
if I get away with it, why not?
Never have I ever regretted something.
If you regret, don't do it. If you have to do it, don't regret it. So I have never done that.
That's a good piece of words. Then never have I ever take part in a talent show. I want to talk about next tuber here. You hated it, right?
I have, yes, I have taken part in, like, at a talent show, and thank God I did, because নালে বুঝতাম না মানে কত fucked up জিনিসটা. So শেখার জন্য it's never a lesson, it's always an experience,
Right. It was an
So
experience.
yeah, something good happened out of that.
Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone.
I have, I love you now, but I have sent, I have sent our post workout selfie. So I was just, when I used to work out, like, selfie ta,
Mhm.
আমি একটা ফ্রেন্ডকে পাঠাইতেছে, আমার কাজিনের শাশুড়িকে পাঠাইতেছি। So that
কাজিনের
happened.
শাশুড়ি।
It was not, I love you. It was just like, literally আমার কাজিনের শাশুড়িকে আমি পাঠাইতেছি।
And how did she
But
respond?
thank God she's chill. She's pretty chill. So she's like,
Alright.
yo, she was like, what the fuck? But
Right.
she's cool enough to understand. Like, and she's not, she's
Mhm.
not that backdated. So thank God. She probably
Yeah.
easily needs
So we are done with the game, and last day just we have some few questions that আমি ইনস্টাগ্রামে পোল দিয়েছিলাম, আমার কয়েকটা ফ্রেন্ডস আস্ক করেছে। অলরাইট, জাস্ট ফিউ কোয়েশ্চেন্স।
Yeah.
um
Sure.
this is by Hasin. How to stay motivated even at toughest moments?
Hi, Hussein. Thank you for the question. How to stay motivated even? Okay. Uh, I think one of the best thing that I have done is
Mhm.
By staying engaged, because you see, an idle mind is a devil's workshop,
Mhm.
right? So here's the thing. When it comes to, you know, staying motivated during
Mhm.
bad times, because we all have our highs and our lows.
Mhm.
During the low times, if you are consumed by, like, I'm having a low time, I'm having a tough time, like, if you keep on thinking about it, if you keep on stressing over it, then you are not helping yourself, my friend. So all you
Right.
gotta do is stay engaged. Even
Mhm.
if you go like there's nothing to do, find something and do something, because there's something to do. There's always something to do. কিছু করার না থাকলেও, I'll just show you one quick example. So my quarantine started with these, right? So when I was like, ki korbo, kichu korar nai, I got some spray paint, and I started painting these bottles. And
Oh,
now
wow.
few of them together, they look like, it looks like a good decoration piece. Jeta
Right.
থেকে I actually got a business idea. So even if you're demotivated, or even if you're not having the best day, try
Mhm.
to keep yourself engaged with something,
Right.
even if you're not doing something physically, watch something that's gonna help you. All right, Netflix said there's a docu-series, it's called Mind Explained. Watch something like that. Self improvement জিনিসপত্র দেখতে থাকো, because সবকিছুই করতে হবে না,
Mhm.
procrastinate করো. All right, like, keep wondering. And
Mhm.
also, take a break. It's okay. Recreation দরকার আছে. If you feel
Right.
like, এখন কিছু করার মানে,
Mhm.
I'm not at my best right now, like what I do. When I work, I accelerate like crazy, and then আমি আবার break করে I even take a deep dive. and then it's just like ফোনের ব্যাটারির মতন ফাটা ইউজ করলাম চার্জ শেষ ফাইন চার্জ দাও চার্জ হবে আবার ইউজ করা স্টার্ট করো so you
Right.
got to balance that like that.
All right. The next question is by Supriti Sharkar. Supriti Apu basically. Supriti asks, Asif, Fedoro naki Fedora? Do you remember it? Fedora or Fedora?
আমি ভুলে ফেডারও বলে ফেলছিলাম ফেডোরা
Right. Acha. The next one is by Shimanto. Who is your inspiration? Your role model or, your just inspiration?
I have quite a few, honestly. But let's see. Recent times among the young people, David Dobrik. I really look forward to his content. I love David Dobrik and just the vlog squad in general.
All right.
Career-wise, even the fact that I'm a marketing graduate, I got it from Philip Kotler. I'm a big fan of Philip Kotler. Unfortunately, I got to even meet that person when he came to Bangladesh.
Oh, wow.
মিরপুর ইনডোর স্টেডিয়ামে আসছিল আর রিয়াডিসনে তার আরেকটা সেশন ছিল and lastly and it's not really just another basic answer but my father has been a very big inspiration because I learned a very human aspect from my father, it's like তার job আমার job পুরা different. All right, আমাদের common topics নাই, but humanity is something that I've learned from my father. So dude, and I'm so glad, and I'm not just being a good son here. Even as a human, when I see that person, he's just a human, his soul is so clean, and it's just so refreshing seeing this person. এই যে বলে না good vibes only, ভুলে যাই যে I'm talking about my father. His name is Azad. Azad is probably আমার দেখা মতে the synonymous version of good vibes only. He's just so chilled all the time. তার ভিতরে কোনো negative energy নাই, no toxicity, such a nice human being. So he's a great inspiration to me. Do you mind if I have an ice cream?
No, it's totally fine. Acha, the next question is by an anonymous person, and the question is, why was Sabila Noor so much cocky in the interview?
Maybe she was under the wrong influence, or she was having not the best day.
All right.
I can't tell. I can only say maybe.
So basically, it was not a setup thing, like scripted or something. She was being herself.
Yeah. None of my interviews were ever scripted.
Oh, all right. Okay. So, Bhaiya, the next question is by Saha, Simanto Saha again. What do you do when you feel bored? You do a lot of things, I guess. Spray paint your bottles.
I play Launchpad.
All right.
Yeah. Launchpad actually helps because I even procrastinate in Launchpad. So it kind of goes like, hold on. Do you mind if I just share the screen?
No, it's totally fine. I love it.
Let me tell you, আমার এই যে boredom, তারপরে procrastination, পুরো জিনিসটা একসাথে কেমনে আসে। So এই জিনিসটা actually helped me. So let's say, just a second.
Sure.
So when I'm doing all this, I am thinking. That's how I procrastinate.
All right.
And I keep on thinking, right?
You think while doing this music thing. Interesting.
That's how I procrastinate. And when I find the answer, so latency, it's not really matching up, but that's how it kind of goes. When I find the answer, that's when I drop the beat.
Right.
So yeah. I'm sorry because of the latency.
No, it's totally fine.
Did not catch up well, but yeah,
it's totally fine. Okay, the second last question. What is the biggest mistake you have ever made?
Wasting too much money. And
wasting too much
did not have much savings.
No,
Bro.
Acha, the last question. It's by Ilham.
Oh shit, man. I was enjoying the questions. Shit.
So sorry, but আমার friends অনেক কম এই জন্য questions কেউ ask করে
আমার
নাই।
also I can read it.
আচ্ছা, so the last question is by Ilham and you have to answer this. Who was your favorite
Yeah.
student from Creative Script?
Favorite.
Yeah.
Wait. I won't be diplomatic, don't worry. I'm not diplomatic. I'll give you an answer. But favorite. But overall.
Yep.
He's tough.
I know, right?
It's also awkward, you know? But that.
I saved the best one for the last.
But it's awkward, but
Right.
favorite. Now, wait, I'm just trying to think. যে কার থেকে মানে কে কি এক্সপেরিয়েন্স দিছে আমাকে favorite. আচ্ছা, favorite student. What was the question?
Who was your favorite student?
You said students na?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will say Asif Radid. Because he is
Asif.
the most polite student.
And the most serious student.
হ্যাঁ, ও সব সময় ওর একটা he always uses the যে raise hand feature.
Mhm.
আমরা তো সবাই কথা বলতে থাকি. He would always raise hand and go like
Interrupting each other.
বলতে চাই.
Right.
আমি এটা you know, he's so polite. So yes, student wise, Asif Radid.
Right.
Thank God you didn't ask who was the best homie or favorite homie. তাহলে আরো
Who is the best homie?
Fuck you, the question is over.
All right. Thank you so much, Bhaiya, for joining us today. And would you like to say something?
Thank you for having me over, and just keep going, dude. You know you're good. The best part is, you see, you're genuine, stay genuine. ওই
All right.
ট্রাফিক যখন বাড়বে, পপুলারিটি বাড়বে, সাবস্ক্রাইবার বাড়বে, এগুলো ভুলে যেও না. Stay
Okay.
genuine.
All
Seriously, stay genuine and fucking stay nice. You're a very nice person and don't change. Because if views the সাথে সাথে characteristics পাল্টাও না. You're a very good soul and please, you know, keep spread. মানে এইগুলো this is the good virus.
Right.
Spread virus like this.
Right.
Spread the positive virus.
That was a
Right.
very good advice. Thank you so much, Bhaiya. Thank you so much for joining and helping me out. And can you just
I actually
end?
got this one for you. I actually got no product placement. I actually got another ice cream for you, but since you're not there, I'm gonna have it that one as well.
It's fine. Bhaiya, can you end the podcast by saying Azad out?
That's all you get in this episode. Amir will. That's all you get in this episode. Mir is gonna see you very soon, very shortly. Till then, Mir and Azad out.
Out.